here with Via and Charlie babies at just about 4 weeks old. Friday they'll be 4 weeks old. I've got Benson and Coco with me today. I'm sure you've been watching quite a bit, but these little guys are getting really playful now. They've had lots of changes over the last week. One of the biggest changes I wanted to tell you about, they have a bunch of their teeth have popped out. Oh goodness. And so they're wanting to bite on each other, play on each other, and it's also affecting nursing as well. So everyone's doing great. They're still getting plenty of food. Where you going, girl? Come here. And these little puppies are just so much fun and so sweet. They were just wrestling and playing. So you might have seen me in here several times over the last couple days. Via, since their teeth has popped out, Via and I think they're pretty efficient in their nursing time, but also they're biting Mom a little bit, and she's not loving it. Anyways, and since I put the puppy bed in here, Via always wants to be the one to curl up and lay in their bed, and nursing doesn't happen quite as easily when Mom's all curled up. So she is getting full on in some areas, over full in some areas, and so I've been coming and trying to get them to make sure that they're nursing on her equally. So Coco's such a sweetheart. Look at this little girl. Try to keep her out of the sun so you can see her a little bit better. Her little hair is just flipping and curling. She's so cute. Well, anyways, some big changes that are going to happen today. We are going to feed them mash for the first time today. Since they're just about 4 weeks old, on Friday they'll be 4 weeks old. They're going to try mash today. You get to see it first. And I've got it all ready for you, and they've never even sampled it yet. So it's pretty exciting. Other fun things that are happening before I show you them trying their mash for the first time. I don't know if you've noticed, but they're really getting playful with each other. They are wagging their tails. They're starting to come to us whenever we come in the box. They're crawling on us. And another big change you've probably noticed is I put the potty pad in here. And we've helped them out find it. And but then they are also doing a great job of doing it on their own as well. There you go. You're more happy like that, aren't you? So these little doodles, when they get really tired, they start to whine and try to find their comfy spot. And I think that's where Benson's at right now. He's starting to whine, and they like to kind of try to go under the rails, or well, you see them. They'll try to go under the puppy bed. And try to find their little den spot to be able to go sleep. Just like that. Anyways, what else is new with these little doodles? Just playful and just so darn cute. Yeah, so the big changes this week are you're going to see them wagging their tail more. They're going to be just really... Again, I'll see if I can record some so you guys can see some and hear some of their playful noises. Benson, don't get too sleepy. You get to try some food here pretty soon. And she's just pretty content in my hands. I love how they're both, like, you pick them up and they're just, they become these little rag dolls in our hands. And I would have to say that I think Benson does that a little bit more than Coco, although you can see her now. She really doesn't care how I'm holding her right now. She is just glad to be in my arms, and she's happy. Yeah, and they're so ticklish. I love to pet them and get their feet going. Oh, you don't want to do it now, huh? There. Well, one more big thing. I just put the water dish in their box a couple days ago, and Coco especially loves that. She loves to. She picked up on it right away. She started drinking from it. She started walking in it. She likes to stick her paw and her nose in it and get a drink. And sometimes Benson will hear her lapping, and it kind of gets him interested, and he'll go check out what's happening. They got their pictures today, and they did great, and can't wait for you guys to enjoy those as well. Okay, well, before Benson gets all tucked in for a nap, let's see how they like their mash.
Smell. Smell.
Oh, there we go. Benson. So these puppies haven't been very interested in this food, but I think Via just is keeping them so well fed that I just shut her out of the room for just a little bit so they could take their naps and get hungry.
Coco seems to like it. Where are you trying to go?
So I feed from Puppy the Gold. It's in a pink bag, and I just soak equal parts of water and dry food together. Coco's tail swinging back there. And then also we put probiotics and also fish oil. And I only did a few drops of fish oil, and I'll be working up to a little bit more. Okay, so they're not all that interested in the food yet, but they will. We've got time. But I just wanted to show you what I'm putting on their food. And I sprinkled just a little bit of the probiotics on their food. And then at this point, I'm only doing a few drops of fish oil. And I give Mom these all the time. So they're already getting through her. But I also wanted to call your attention to the canned food. I always love having canned food. I have all different flavors. This just happens to be lamb right now. But I use the From that it matches. It's the same kind of recipe. And all right, Via was having a fit being shut out. So right now while we're in here. So anyways, I just wanted to call your attention to the canned food. I always love, my dogs are spoiled, and not only do they get these other goodies topped on their food, but I give them just a spoonful of soft food, of canned food. Via, you can come in. Via's gonna probably come eat all their food. You can go in. You funny puppies. And then just to encourage them, okay. Puppy, take over here. No.
See, they're interested in the saffron on the food.
Yeah.
She likes the can.
Yeah. Okay. So I use lots of different proteins. I don't always get this. I just make sure that it matches it's the same brand of food that I buy. So my girls, Via and Pixel, they get a spoonful of canned food on their hard food every morning for breakfast. And it's just enough to get them really excited about having breakfast in the morning and eating their fill. Otherwise, I just want them to start their days off well, and they weren't always interested in doing that before I started giving them, topping their food. So I always encourage you to have just a little bit of canned food at home for whether it's treats or in case like you just see that they're not super interested in their food. You can get them really interested really quickly and easily by just adding just a spoonful. And I just got those lids off of Amazon for my cans. So it's a really great great way to get them to eat well. And then I don't do that in the evenings. But also, so I make fresh puppy food each day. And then I just put it in a container, equal parts food to water. And then as long as it's fresh the day of, I'll leave it out on the counter to get it soaked and just real spongy. Otherwise, you should toss it or keep it in the fridge for only a day or two. All right, I think that's it. We're going to keep working on this mash, and I'm sure Via will help us clean that up. And by the time they go home to you, they'll love it, and they'll be eating plenty, I'm sure. Oh, Benson, did you give up? Mom needs to stretch out a little bit. All right, that's it for now. Awesome Doodle fans, over and out. Oh, Benson.
Oh my gosh. What are you doing?